Who else would you like to see leave? Who would you like to add to that list?
We have time for that? we have time for that?
So like we're going to start to talk about the ball boys and all kind of things.
Yeah, I said from top to bottom.
Just the United PT2, we are here live on 63 on the Avenue. You're shooting DJ Incredible alongside you. We're gonna switch around our DJ Stretch and substitute. So, show to the winners today. Yeah, we're gonna. Yanni, I'm gonna win something and Brian. Sponsored by the Fan Club from Trip City. So, the next night, stay from the 63, enjoy yourself. So right up top, jump on down. Gregory, launch everywhere you stand. So all Manchester United crew, come and check us out here. Tonight we United.
Hi, I am Daniela from the United Hour, and today I have the distinct honor of interviewing the interviewer, our president, Chad. So Chad, we have seen a number of players leave so far. I would like to know what other players you expect to see.
Well, expect. We know Eric Bailly is supposed to be going. We know Twan CB is supposed to be going. I would like to see Martial. I think Martial has outlasted his time at United. Because we're going to be light defensively, I would like to say Harry Maguire, but that's not practical because, we're losing two defenders. We possibly may be losing Jones, maybe. I mean, so we wouldn't have any defenders. So Harry has to stay. So really, Martial is the big one for me. I would like to see Martial. Would you like to see, if it was in your power, who else would you like to see sold?
Right, so I'm not going to stick again straight into it. Anthony Martial, Alex Tellez, Phil Jones, Bailly, Wan-Bissaka, there are a few others, but I can't remember them off the top. But there's a lot of guys in the squad right now just picking up a salary and not really making no sense. They're not adding no value. A lot of dead wood. So from the looks of it, a lot of the fringe players that's still there needs to go. And let's promote the academy youths because they're making a lot more sense. They're more susceptible and agreeable when it comes to instructions, and they will give the all as opposed to studying what the bank look like. Because that's what's going on with most of our players. They are overpaid and tremendously underperforming, and we don't need that at United, being one of the greatest clubs to ever touch a football pitch. So we need to get rid of the top heaviness and let's promote the youths. And those guys I call, along with the others I may not remember, I know you all know some of them too. So yeah, these guys need to get out. The sooner we get them out, the sooner we can get better players in, and that's just the long and short of it.
Well, Eric, you hear the advice from the man himself, Darren Ghana.
Yeah.
United Hour.
Yeah.
We have a number of players leaving. Cavani,
Maguire.
Maguire is the man you would like to see bust the tape. Who else? Anybody else besides Maguire?
No, Phil Jones, Eric Bailly. Yeah, and I mean, who's supposed to go already gone now? So Maguire. Or at least he could just scrub the bench serious, for the year or some kind of thing. He could play Carabao with the youth men and them, Yeah.
So, something like that.
Something like that.
Niceness.
Maguire is not captain material.
Yeah, well, definitely we expect that captaincy band to be gone.
Material. So yeah. But other than that, we good to go. I just would like to see how they're gonna fill back the squad with all these outgoings that they're having. Well, with this limited budget that we have supposedly, and then the free agent market didn't look like we're doing anything as yet, but we will see how that goes.
Well, clearly there's the youth time, you know. If the youths don't get promoted into this team now, I don't know when they're going to get promoted into the team again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but James Garner definitely should get a chance. Ganacho, sparingly, but who else I really have? Oh, besides this Alvaro Fernandez, the left back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see him get a chance.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's explore tanks.
Who else are you particularly hoping to see out the door?
That's a hard one because I don't want to call his name, but I have to call his name, but Martial. I had a lot of faith in him in the units. I had his jersey. I mean, I had his shirt.
I think we all do.
Since day one, I had his shirts. I had a lot of hope for him, and even Mourinho. And when he and Rashi and Greenwood were front three, they were pretty decent in my opinion.
Really?
And they had a lot of growth of improvement, and they could have potentially been a future front three. But things happen on a personal level with him, and we've noticed. So if you know Martial, you know on a personal level, he's been, not the greatest. So I don't know if it messes with his footballing head as well. And I think it's time for him to get a new start. I mean, his Monaco days was some of the best I've seen from a young talent. However, it just didn't pan out with us. So I think that he may have to go for his betterment and forwards.
Well, I mean, you share a lot of sentiments. I share that particular sentiment myself as regards to Martial. I love him, but I think it's time to really hang it up. So, thank you, Angelia, for doing this interview with us. More of this to come, guys.
Special thanks to the fan club for sponsoring this event, for all the prizes and the Manchester United memorabilia. Who else? Right? We have Matic out, we have Mata out, we have Pogba out. Who else would you like to see go this season?
Honestly, Anthony Martial, I'm sorry, bro. Your time is up. 7 years, you basically come part of the furniture. Time to upgrade. Boss up.
The list of exits continue to grow. Are there anybody else you would like to see leave?
Well, at this point in time, I can't think of any name. But one thing I am glad to see is the back of Paul Pogba. He could go. He could go. What I say is, who want to go could go. He accept nobody fight. He fight. Because Manchester United is the best club in the world. And if you want to go, we don't deserve you. So get out and goodbye.
Who else would you like to see? If you were responsible for selling, who would you like to see depart in this window?
Departures, I would agree with the departure of Tuanzebe. It's been a while now. That expectation of, hey, the potential is there. Okay, bro, you've had enough time. You've got the loan moves, but injury robbed them on the Ole. But now it's time to move on. We're going in a different direction now, so you're surplus to requirements now to Anzidi, all right? It was nice. Thank you for representing the club, having the club at heart as coming from the academy to the first team, but now you need to move on. Bailly, you need to move on also because he has, I don't think during his tenure at Manchester United, he has played at least quarter of the available games per season. And that's because of his constant injuries. He's consistently injured. Outside of that, Phil Jones needs to go now. He is one of the last remaining pillars of the Sir Alex Ferguson era. So he needs to go. That's some wages that we could free up also in another position. That could probably go to like the likes of Tenen Mengi, one of the academy players. Or I think it's Deshaun Bernard is another defender within our academy ranks. So that's a position that can be freed up for him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is another player that I can see being moved on, or I would love to move on, because you had the opportunity under Ole and his, what I could call it, he showed his limit. We could all say is coming down to coaching and the lack thereof coaching. But being a player who was once a right winger from the academy days coming into Crystal Palace first team, and then we converted into a right back / full back. And you'll see his limitations from an attacking perspective. He is out of this world, godly one-on-one defender, but still, that's only part of his game. So he looks bare average or bang average when defending from a team perspective, because positionally, even when he's more or less against set pieces, he's very weak. I would like to see Wan-Bissaka moved on. From, you could say from a striker's perspective or midfield perspective, I will say Martial needs to be moved on also, because it's time. You looked bang average this season before, and this season you got your loan move and gone to a lesser league in La Liga per se, and you couldn't even make a proper mark in a team like Sevilla, where Sevilla fans and the entire club was happy to get a player of his so-called caliber, but yet still he failed to deliver. So I'd like to see him moved on. Another player I would love to move on is in the goalkeeper department. I believe Henderson needs to be moved on also, because it's more so game time for him, because he's a good keeper. I will not deny that. But right now, unless Ten Hag throws us for a whole spin and says, hey, David De Gea, you sit down and we'll go forward with Dean Henderson, I think it's best we move on from Dean Henderson, either alone or sell him right now, because his resale value his stock is very high at this point in time, because he's young and he's solid. It's just that the game time he did not have under Ole and under Ralph. So those are primarily the players I will choose to depart Manchester United at this point in time, which will free up some spaces on the wage bill, so we could bring in some new players and take it from there. So we say it is a project rebuild, the revitalization of the team, the squad, and the club itself. You know, we even lost our tea lady, she retired this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure if it was Ten Hag who decided, hey, tea lady, you need to pump. We had enough of the Red Rose and the Twinings and the Lipton tea. We probably want a little bit of orange peel and garlic or something different, or Folgers. We don't know, but at the end of the day, it's a new regime under Ten Hag, and a revitalization, a rebuild of the squad is needed right now. So that's good.
Who else would you like to see leave? Who would you like to add to that list?
We are time for that. we are time for that.
It sounds like we're going to start to talk about the ball boys and all kind of things.
Yeah, I said from top to bottom. But on a more serious note, besides the ones we know leaving, the Cavani, the Matic, the Matas, the Lingards, the Paul Pogbas, yeah, for that. Phil Jones had to go.
Right,
Bailly have to go. Why I say Bailly have to go? Not because I don't like him. Bailly needs playing time. And it's unfair for a man who is probably one of our best defenders, always benching every game. That's ego, right? Tellez had to go. Shaw I still cannot defend it. Wan-Bissaka had to go. If I had to choose between McTominay and Fred, McTominay had to go. I will give, and I say this publicly, I will give Marcus Rashford until January. Okay, so because we all know there's a player inside. We have seen it before for what, a whole season and a half, something like that. So we know it's in there. It's time for him to, I guess, pick one. Now, don't get me wrong, I admire and I respect what he's doing off the pitch. You understand? But at the same time too, this is your job, this is what gives you bread and butter. You have to be professional about it. And the rate that you're going right now, you're going downhill full speed. You understand? So I'll give him one, you know, I want to see if Ten Hag could bring him back out now. You understand what I'm saying?
Polish that diamond.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
as we said, as I said, there's a player inside it, right? So I'll give him until January. Where's boy? I will keep Ronaldo. Definitely keep Sancho. When match are going. You know what? To be fair, I mean, there's a lot of players who I probably will forget that probably have to go to. You understand? But what I want to add into that is that I want to see some of the young players coming up soon. The Amads, the Gardners, the Brandon Williams. You understand? I want to see these guys given a fair chance because at the end of the day, if you want to talk about DNA, that is somewhere